Hi guys, you joined me sat on the floor just boxing up some DVDs, CDs and books to be picked up by some website that has given me like 10p per item. But it's stuff that I just take it away, give me a little bit of money. I expect to get like at least three quarters of what they proposed to me. But anyway, I thought I'd take a little bit of a break. I'm actually, as I'm recording this, watching a Jim Davidson stand-up special, the Falkland special from December 24th, 1984. The great thing about it is it's been recorded from the TV on VHS and they've still got the adverts, which is so awesome. And yeah, apparently at B&Q you could get a computer desk for like £4 or something like that. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I thought I'd take a little bit of a break from sorting stuff out and shoot a beer review. So this is a new brewery for me, although I've heard a lot about them, about these guys, and I know Dean from Dean's Beer Reviews has reviewed a few of their beers. So we're going over to the Redwell Brewery, and this is a can of the extra pale ale. Where are these guys based out of? I am really not too sure. Norwich, there we go. So yeah, this is a 4.5% pale ale. Not sure exactly what type of pale ale it's supposed to be. Not seen any reviews of this one, but I'm sure there are reviews here on YouTube, and if there are, links will be in the description. But yeah, 4.5%. Ingredients are water, barley malt, hops, yeast, and unicorn tears, which is always good. I do actually say that from lagers to imperial stouts brewed with unicorn tears, I will review it. And it's great to actually see that they've got unicorn tears into it, so it validates my description on my YouTube channel, which I've now changed anyway, so that was effing pointless. And as well as that, Proteus or Protease enzyme. So I'm not too sure what that is. Feel free to let me know in the comments. And yeah, it doesn't actually give you a description of the beer, but cool looking artwork. And I think most of their beers have this sort of like blueprint of like a spaceship or something along those lines. Yeah, picked this up from Tesco's, which, being back in the UK, I've got just a wealth of not only British real ale and craft beer, but international beers in my local supermarkets. So don't think I'll be visiting any specialty bottle shops anytime soon. So yeah, I'm probably going to record way too many reviews, and then it's going to take me absolutely ages to get them all uploaded, so they'll be completely out of order. But that is the case with BeerTube. So yeah, got my Regensburg Craft Beer Festival Teku, which I brought back. Managed to bring back all of my glassware from Germany. No breakage. I mean, I left some behind because I've got replacements here, but yeah, very happy about that. Anyway, let's open this can and see what we get. Didn't really have a satisfying open, which means absolutely nothing, by the way. But I do like opening craft can porn. But yeah, won't pour it all in, just so I can get my nose in there. But when you hold it up to the light, that is a lovely like golden colour. Got a little bit of haze in there. And lovely little particulates floating about, mixed in with that carbonation. It looks a little bit darker on camera, but I've got a good light source for once, so I can actually see through the beer. But yeah, it's got that sort of like golden, slightly amber colour to it. Almost has like a very slight hoppy Hellas beer look. And beer poured with about one finger's worth of a nice foamy white head. So yeah, looks like a really nice pale ale. Let me just have a quick burp. Hopefully it won't be sick on camera, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's give it a swirl and see what we get on the nose. Get a big hit of like Citron Cascade working well together. Lovely, like gentle lemony tones. Big hit of grapefruit in there as well. Lovely tropical style aromas in there. Maybe a hint of like a mango. You know, it's the usual suspects, like maybe a bit of pineapple as well. Very slight berry notes in there also. There's that very faint like fried onion aroma, but not too strong. But yeah, that is really nice and fruity actually. It's not like a big pungent beer like a lot of these pale ales are nowadays, but it still has such a lovely fruit juice aroma to it. Anyway, it smells absolutely wonderful, so let's give it a taste. Cheers. Oh, that's nice. That is really nice. That is deceptively fruity on the flavour. I say deceptively because I'm comparing this, which I should never do, to a lot of the more in-trend pale ales and IPAs from the likes of, you know, Verdant and Cloudwater, where it's like a luminous in the glass, like hop soup. But this is a really nice, gentle fruit bowl of a beer. Tropical fruit juice, breakfast fruit juice, a little bit more emphasis on citrus characters in there. Big hit of blood orange I find with this one. More grapefruity on the back end. A little bit more oily and resiny than you would expect as well. But just so balanced beautifully. Lovely prickle on the tongue as you're drinking it also. Wow, that's absolutely lovely. It really, really is. This is not going to last long, trust me. And at like less than £2 a can. Wow. Happy days. Supermarkets are really up in their game, and I know that there are negative connotations and results of that. You know, sometimes breweries, according to some people, the recipes change and corners are cut, so what you're getting in the supermarkets will be nowhere near as nice as what you get from the brewery themselves. Freshness comes into play, but you know, if you're a clever consumer and if you're into the hobby, you're not just going to pick up like the first can on the shelf. You're going to go behind it, pick one that hasn't been like fondled by every Tom, Dick, Harry or Mary or Jane or whoever. And then you're going to look at the best before date, which admittedly I didn't do for this one, so my point is invalid. But best before is 14th of the 8th, 2018. So, basing on if they do a year's shelf life for the beer, it's a few months past, but I don't know exactly when this was canned on. But yeah, you get no fade. It's not a malt bomb. It's really nice crisp malt characters with this one. Lovely dry finish as well. Medium body, crushable as anything. And yeah, I really can't pick too many faults with this beer. What a great introduction to this brewery. Fantastic stuff. In terms of rated, do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the likes of Tropicana and $10 Shake. That sort of like early, in this modern era, or in this like contemporary era of the British breweries trying to replicate these, you know, pungent, fruity, dank Merc bombs from the States. It's not quite there. For me, a nice little bit of body would elevate this really, really well. But for the ABV, it's got a really nice strong body. Because even with a beer of 4.5%, which would be considered, I suppose, a session strength pale ale, they do tend to be watery, but this has got a lovely body almost like towards the 5.5 to 6% ABV. And yeah, it's like a tropical version of something like Sierra Nevada. Sierra Nevada's pale ale. It's really lovely. And it's definitely one next time I'm in Morrison's, or Tesco's I should say, when I'm picking other beers, because yeah, as a beer reviewer, you very rarely buy the same beer twice, which is one of the negative sides to the hobby, I suppose, because you'll have these really nice beers that you love, but chances are you won't drink it again anytime soon. But this is one of those beers where I say it now, probably won't end up doing it, but put a couple of these in your basket with the beers that you buy. It's just lovely. It really, really is. 9 out of 10 from me. Just a little bit more body. Maybe include something like oats in there, just to bulk it up a bit, and that's like a 10 out of 10 all day. But 9 out of 10, highly recommended if you've not tried it. And if you have tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions. What are your opinions on the Redwell Brewery? Give me some recommendations. If anybody I follow or I'm friends with here on BeerTube have reviewed this, then their reviews are included down below. And yeah, I've got to find another cardboard box. So thank you for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all later when I'm in a more of a presentable state and my room isn't an absolute shithole. Cheers for watching, guys, and I shall hopefully see you all later.